Okie dokie. Sorry about that. My internet decided to have a bit of a hiccup and I had to go reset the modem. So I'll just be uploading a two-parter then. Let's get back to it. It's going through. So we did just to kind of catch you guys up, we did end up doing going to the power core area. And we picked up all the logs. Project ID, non-applicable, supervisor, Dr. Nadine Bozovic, Vortex Phantoms. Transformations. Vortex Phantoms have been encountering aboard the Oracle are definitely human members of our crew. We believe exposures to the energy surge from Dazra has facilitated this transformation. Some are instantly aggressive, attacking anyone affected. Others are able to maintain a sense of self and remain passive. It isn't clear what prompts the change from passive to aggressive, but the change appears inevitable for now. Movement. The Vortex Phantoms have some capability to phase in simple terms. We've witnessed them disappear from one spot, reappear in another. We've also seen them use this as an ambush tactic. Each phase is accompanied by a small burst of vortex energy, so our current theory is they are somehow using a vortex plane as a form of expedited travel. Sorry, I need to drink water. This ability makes me more certain the energy wave we encountered that triggered the initial transformations was related to grav drive technology. I've consulted with our remaining scientists, Serac and Basira. They're in agreement. Due to the hostile nature of the majority of the Vortex Phantoms, it has been impossible to gather more data, but I'm hoping we can find a way. Awareness. The passive Vortex Phantoms appear to have limited awareness of surroundings. We've witnessed them acknowledging their aggressive kind, but when it comes to those of us who are unaffected, communicating with them has proven futile. The aggressive Phantoms, however, seem to have no issue locating us, although some are more aware than others. We are unsure why a difference even exists. Both passive and aggressive Phantoms appear to have issues interacting with their surroundings, but to what extent still remains to be seen. Oh, yeah, I didn't go to the vortex fields. The vortex fields are another result of the energy wave from Dazra hitting the Oracle station. The energy signature they present is visually similar to the vortex phantoms. I haven't been able to compare the two to be certain. Initially, only one or two fields were discovered, but the numbers have increased with subsequent jumps, cutting us from different areas of the station and our fellow comrades. The vortex fields allow nothing to pass, repelling those who enter. We can only speculate what interacting with these fields too much may lead to. And I didn't use, or accidentally hitting my console button, my wiggly squiggly. Am I about to get jumped? I feel like I'm about to get jumped. Oi, who gonna jump me? No? Okay. Luckily, you guys weren't separated from me for long. Credits, another 0 wire. I need those. Ooh, spooky. Well, let's go on through. Boop. We found the trash bin. It's a pretty trashy place you have here, guys. Oh yeah, this is definitely where I would see some other trucker popping up. Ooh, what's that? A circuit board. I don't need those. Grapes. Oh, this was like food storage and stuff, huh? Find a power cell. Oh, give me that. Yeah, let's restore this power real quick. Got a little Star Wars going on there. I was wondering if I was going into the trash compactor. Apparently I was. That was the trash can.
Why would he not respond to me?
Because you're a phantom and you don't really realize it. Enable gravity.
Warning. Gravity procedure initiated. Please check your
I got you, man.
surroundings to ensure personal safety. Restoring gravity in 3,
2,
1.
1. Ugh. I can hide again. My favorite. Okay, now to get back down. Gosh, why are you there? Oh, somebody's down there, I guess. Hello? Lucy, I'm home. Something's down there, but I can't see it. Oh, I'm going to take a little damage from this, apparently. Not big on jumping far distances. Whew, almost fell. Main power controls. Reconnect secondary power cell. This secondary power cell will be reconnected. Please ensure all personnel are clear of the conduit area by selecting confirm. To continue, you're verifying the power array has been cleared by a licensed engineer. Sure.
Power cell connected. Report to operations for system reboot.
Keep my eye out for spooky ghost people. And absolutely destroy them if I can. Any spooky ghost people? No, okay. Let's move quick then. They're probably just going to do jump scare tactics, I assume. Oh, this is why the corridors are open for this. Now I understand. So I need to use my memory from earlier when I was exploring with 0G to do this. Oop. Oh, you did? Oh, they don't like me using my powers. I heard a disturbance. But did they know I'm disturbed? Okay, no bad joke. Okay, who's hearing a disturbance and who needs to be dealt with? Are they over here? Is it that guy that I missed earlier? No? Okay. I can't go that way. Just double checking, make sure I got those people. I guess I can't really go this way either, can I? Guess I gotta go up this way again. Or maybe I go around via this way. Ooh, that hidden marker is getting a lot more touchy as I go up this. This is the way that I came from though, right? Yeah. So I can't go up this way. I can't go up the other way, I don't think. I think I need to use that other stairwell that I saw. So I'm pretty sure I saw another stairwell here, right? Yes. No. Here? Yes. There we go. We go up here and into a dead end. Okay, maybe we do need to go back up. Maybe I was completely wrong. This place with gravity has turned into a frickin' maze. Rude. Okay. Well, this... Oh, I thought it was blocked off. Apparently not. Let's take our time, though. Let's ambush anybody who wants to be cheeky. I like to be cheeky and ambush cheeky people. We'll just take it nice and slow. Don't see anybody yet. Guessing they're through here. This is kind of a sneaky breaky character. So. Next stretch. I don't like that how when you go through the doors sometimes it just gets rid of your sneak completely. Hello, is there anybody else up here?
The vortex phantoms. Where did they go?
Something is wrong. Oh, is it your turn?
No! Not now! I have to hold on!
No? Stay down. Got him. Operations, light fuse. You having some issues over there? There we go. What the hell? I think something glitched out. Somebody's trying to shoot in a wall or something. Go. Nope, it's glitched. Okay. Anything good in here? Oh, a med pack. I'll just top off then, real quick. There's credits. Caliber. Ejector. Anything else that I missed? Yeah, I kind of half expected him to do that in the end. Kind of sad. He didn't realize he was a Vortex lad yet. Give me that Vortex shard, though. Thank you very much. That is going to get really annoying really quick, though. So let's hurry up. Toxin. Advanced Deep Core helmet. Poor guy. Operationals computer. No, operation controls. Operations lab computer. Okay, let's check this out first. Experiment 79-685. Initial tests to utilize grav drive technology to open any sustainable bubble have failed. We're hoping the ability to test in a true zero-G environment may provide more insight, but so far our data has failed to show any promising leads. Observation reports several attempts with the same failed results. There was no evidence of any prolonged amount of time when an object jumps from point A to point B. A series of adjustments to our theoretical equation will be necessary. It will take some time to reconstruct a working algorithm. Another failure under our newest calculation, we discovered the Oracle may be unable to allot sufficient power to our laboratory test without needing to cut off necessary utilities. We have received permission to move forward with engineering project ID 79-354, which Dr. Bosnick believes will give us more power we need to conduct a successful experiment, which it did. So I'm guessing this was just all part of that experiment then, and when they did properly warp, it made these vortex. Turned everybody's electrical power people into vortex people. Station user line. Emergency power mainframe reboot is required to reinstate proper functions. To mainframe rebooted, initiated, please stand by.
Mainframe reboot initiated. Commencing protocol.
You gonna get a tie?
Station lockdown completed. All major systems on standby.
Oh.
Mainframe reboot completed. Warning. Station jump procedure initiated. Please check your surroundings to ensure personal safety. Jump in 3, 2, 1. Execute.
I hope it's bringing our ship with us. Warping. Oh.
Jump completed. Station lockdown released. Initiating data transfer.
Yeah, everybody's dead.
Incoming transmission.
This is Dasra calling the Oracle station. We've received your transmission. Your orders are to send a representative down here immediately. It appears we have much to discuss.
Well, what remains is nobody else except for me, and I'm not part of the crew. I'm not part of the ship, part of the crew, part of the ship, part of the crew. Well, now what will you do? Ah, water. Part of the ship, part of the crew, part of the ship, part of the crew. Where, what, and what will you do? Oh, there's lockers I missed right here. Let me just search these, see if there's anything nice in here that I need. Ooh, a digipick. Oh, why are you right here? Get out of the way, stupid. Come on, AI. Why are you Skyrimming AI me right now, Amelia? What the heck? Oh no. You're going to be a pain in my butt, aren't you? I wanted to loot that digipick. Get out of my way. I want this digipick. I thought I was stuck there for a second too. I'm like, Well then, Oracle Docking Bay. Is anybody going to get in my way? It's very vortexy up in here. I think we're good now. I think Ghost Ship is finished. We'll see though. Part of the ship, part of the crew, and I will get out of here too. Yeah, I think that was quite everything. I don't need the polytextile or anything right now. Ooh, more lockers. I need to do some more research anyways, but hey, more digipics. God, that breathing sound though gets me. Yeah, recon stim, might as well, in case I really need to be stealthy as fork. Part of the ship, part of the crew, and now we'll fly down to you. Chunk chunk. Undock. Now we'll need to fly down to the planet. Scan the planet, and we'll land. The history of House Varun. Soul date 2298. Jarek Varun dies and his son Anasko ascends. Ooh. It's very human, but very not at the same time. It's a very specialized culture, it looks like.
Hold very still. Choose
Your words carefully.
They will determine how long you live. You have no right to be here. You will tell me how you found this place. But it was lost. All communication ceased. There was no sign of it.
Indeed it did. The Oracle is perhaps the least of our problems, I'm afraid. Forrest, I think we need not fear our guest. Perhaps, in this time of need, the Great Serpent has delivered us a gift.
Counselor, with due respect, we have not had unannounced visitors here in generations. It is a clear breach of security.
I do not disagree, and I know that security, in whatever small form we can grasp it, is of paramount importance. But you must acknowledge the timing is curious. And perhaps our guest's intent should be determined before we take further action. We received the automated transmission, but you are certainly not who we expected to find.
Great Serpent,
What's happening again?
hear me.
Speaker, we are here!
We have reached out to you to seek guidance in our hour of need. The gate in the Citadel has been opened just to seek you. Have I failed you? What is this place? Where am I? Why do you not show yourself? I strive only to follow your command. All must serve. Please, do not leave me in darkness. I seek only your wisdom, your guidance. Oh, Great Serpent, is that you? Is it your presence I feel? I feel something, yet I see nothing. Is this a test? What do you require of me? Great Serpent, I have done all that I can. The Scaled Citadel itself has been transformed to petition you. I know that all must serve, but
Well, this is awkward.
I required guidance. Take pity on us and reveal the way forward.
Our leader, Anasko Varun, he has appeared like this over and over. So many of our people have been trapped in this state, these vortex phantoms. But usually they are hostile and lash out. Anasko is different. If only we could hear his voice, some reassurance that all is not lost. You could hear him. Despite the sightings, none have heard the word from Anasko in all this time, yet you claim to. Do not toy with me. Not about this. If you speak truth, you must prove it. What did he say? Aye, the serpent. The experiment was a secret, even to many of our own people. Truly, you did hear Anasko. You have been chosen. People of House Varun, hear me. We have asked the Great Serpent for deliverance from our calamity, and he has answered us. This outsider has been chosen as the most unlikely vessel for the Great Serpent's divine providence, and he will help save us all. Outsider, please. There is no denying you have been sent here as a sign. You must help us. But there are precepts that must be followed, principles that must be obeyed. Even in these dire circumstances, we cannot turn from Jinan Varun's teachings. You will be granted safe passage through Dazra and the lands beyond. No harm will come to you. On that, you have my word.
Fancy.
You even have my assurance that your compatriot here will also remain unharmed. But to truly aid us, you must become part of House Varun. This is not a thing done lightly, and it cannot be taken back. Will you commit to helping us by becoming one of the promised?
I'm a bounty hunter. I can be anybody. I can track anybody down, I can be anybody, and so hey, you know, a great way to get into some space that's restricted is becoming one of them.
Excellent.
And helping them out.
Please, come with me. Forgive me for not introducing myself. I am Malibor Dulkev, a member of the High Council of House Varun. I have been asked to represent the Council in this moment. Please, enter our city. You have my word that you will not be harmed. I would ask that until you have become promised, you avoid the citizens of Dazra. They are not used to outsiders. Open the gate!
Buddy, if you got a store, that's going to be a very low probability.
You saw the scaled citadel as you arrived. It was the center of an explosion of sorts that has annihilated most of our city. We have lost many of our brothers and sisters. I believe we are still in danger. House Varun needs your assistance, outsider. You mean, of course, the Morning, a crucial part of our history. It is the very ship that delivered Jinan Varun to this moon generations ago. It is, in fact, the ship upon which Jinan first made contact with the Great Serpent. I have always found it comforting to look up and see it. Its presence is a constant connection to our shared history, A reminder of the chain of events that led to us being here today. Is there a problem, Makula?
The city is in shambles. The speaker is missing, and here you are leading some outsider through our sacred space? Why allow this husk to defile our city? Have we not lost enough?
Have faith. I believe this outsider was guided here by the great serpent himself. And soon, serpent willing, they will be one of us. But I can be sure and pass your concerns on to the rest of the High Council, if you wish. I apologize for the interruption. There is a ritual intended for converts to the Promised that has not been performed in generations. We are fortunate that there are those still alive who remember the old ways and have remained prepared for such a moment as this. Herald Inaza, I suspected we might find you here waiting.
I saw the ship landing. I knew immediately that I would be needed.
Indeed you are. This is Inaza Kaisir, Herald of the Serpent. She will guide you through the ritual. I am needed elsewhere, but I assure you that you are in good hands. We will speak again soon.
So, the Great Serpent sends you to me. No husk that walk the Serpent's path. To enter this sacred cave, there is no turning back. You will be forever changed. This is a path you must walk of your own free will, alone. Will you step forward and emerge anointed, one of the Promised? Then enter, and I shall guide you along the Serpent's path. But this is a journey you must undertake alone. Your escort cannot follow.
What's buzzing, cousin? Really?
Yes, raised enlightened, but he's a bounty hunter. He's kind of like, on the fence about religion. It's not that he doesn't need it, but...
You must walk the path. I am merely here to guide you along your way. I will await you at the end of the Serpent's path. Before House Harun, there were humans. First on Earth, then scattered among the stars. And like all humans, they were lost souls, wandering in the dark, looking for a path. One particular colony ship housed several hundred of these souls. They were each alone and isolated, individual tiny flames that could be snuffed out at a moment's notice.
Oh, now that's spooky.
But Jinan encountered a great serpent and was given the gift of knowledge. He shared his knowledge with those around him and lit the way for them. They followed his guidance and his light, and they cast aside the burdens of their former lives. And thus, House Maroon was born. Now you too have the chance to cast aside your burdens, to relieve yourself of anything that holds you back.
Spooky. It's like perfect for Halloween. No wonder they released it now.
People's hopes and fears and dreams were entrusted to the Great Serpent. They made the leap of faith that brought House Faroon to greatness. You may now follow in their footsteps and take that same leap. Embrace the Great Serpent, and he will embrace you. The people of House Faroon settled this world, at first in these very caves. Jinan Faroon himself slept among them in these shelters. It was here that he spread the word of the serpent, and it was here that the people of House Faroon first understood the truth of the shrouding. The Great Serpent's return. It was here that the people of House Faroon first understood the truth of their place in the universe. He will encircle the universe he created, and all those who do not follow will be cast into shadow. And the people weighed this knowledge against their former lives, and saw how they had been blessed despite the difficult new life.
That is not very good for that rifle.
Until that day comes, we are the voice and the hands of the Great Serpent. Our every act a sacrifice to hasten his return. Make now a sacrifice to prove your devotion. And remember, whether in life or in death, All must serve.
So that's a groat. Interesting. Interesting.
Let us begin the final ritual. While none since Jinan Varun have stood before the Great Serpent, we can all feel his presence. To solidify this bond, you are presented with a simple choice. Before you on this dais are several items. They represent different aspects of House Varun's connection to the Great Serpent. Pick the two that call to you. Place them on the altars. Offerings to the Great Serpent that he may fill you with his spirit and make you promise. And so you arise, one of the promised of House Varun. Did you feel the Great Serpent working within you? Do you feel born anew? Through strength and perseverance, House Varun will triumph over all that stands in its way. I grant you the title of Vindicator. All will know you. All will trust you. Above us, in the grand ship morning, jewel of the Varun fleet, the High Council awaits your arrival. Serve them. Serve the Great Serpent. All must serve.
Lady, I'm just a bounty hunter. Space elevator? Question mark?
Did you need something?
May the Great Serpent bless you.
You would speak with me? Indeed, Serac was my cousin. I know they were assigned to the Oracle, and Malabor relayed their final report sent by the station. They walk with the Great Serpent now.
Welcome, Vindicator. You stand before what remains of the High Council, advisors to Anasco Varun. We are all that is left after the disaster that has befallen our people. I represent House Dulkef. Jamal is from House Kadik, and we are joined by Lovek of House Vital. We are, all of us, hopeful that your arrival in Dazra and your clear connection to Anasco Varun, for the first time in weeks, represent some semblance of hope. But you do. We have only seen brief glimpses of him since the incident. But you heard him speak. How can that be taken as anything other than providence? Please, just allow us a moment to explain.
By all means, Malabor. I can't wait to see how you spin this.
Please, can we just for a moment...
Can we just for a moment what? Discuss whether or not to allow the first convert to House Varun since before any of us were born? A bit late on that, it seems.
You were not there. You did not see Anasco. It felt different. We have already wasted so much time...
You're correct. I was not there. Because you elected to travel to the spaceport on your own. And then decided this on your own.
Do not waste time with more bickering. Anasco, and by extension House Varun, suffers with every passing moment.
Of course, Lovek. My apologies. Please, Malabor. Do go on.
Anasco Varun, like his father before him, has relied on the teachings of Jinan to guide us. Anasco wondered if perhaps it was time to seek guidance directly from the Great Serpent, and so sought a means of reaching out.
Perhaps he found the teachings inadequate.
Careful, Kadik. You tread on dangerous ground.
I mean nothing by it. We simply were never consulted on the matter and do not know the full motive.
The point is that a series of experiments have taken place over the years, utilizing grav drive technology to hopefully make direct contact with the Great Serpent, similar to Jinan Varun's initial meeting.
And then something went wrong.
We do not know what happened. We were not inside the Scaled Citadel at the time.
Had we been, we wouldn't be standing here now. We'd be like the rest of them.
A great tide of energy emanated from the Scaled Citadel and swept across Dasra. Much was destroyed in its wake. Those caught in the blast have been left in a state of confusion, trapped halfway between our universe and the Vortex. The Citadel itself remains in such a state. Right there and yet beyond our reach. We can only assume that the experiment is still running, somehow preventing us from entering the Citadel. We cannot get in, so we cannot stop it. We're beginning to lose hope before you arrived. Your arrival and your interaction with Anasco shows that he can still be saved. A plan had been devised to access the Citadel, but the work stalled. Clearly, it is time to move forward with it. The current head of our science team, Ekris, should be in Jinan Plaza down below us, towards the Citadel. Tell him about your experience with Anasco, and that work on the morning device must proceed.
But first, we need to stop by my ship.
Do you know the scientists out at Hamadi Station?
The old married couple? Azad and Shireen, if I remember right. I've met them a few times. They seemed a little... Our sins must have been considerable for the great...
You should be hanging your head in shame.
What? What do you want? This does not concern you.
Please accept my apologies. I caught my brother attempting to do something unspeakable, and I could not contain my anger.
Oh yes, go on. Invite a total stranger into our family squabbles.
This is no squabble, you pompous fool. What you have done today is abhorrent. I can forgive stealing my money, or pawning my valuables, What I cannot abide, however, is you attempting to some mother's urn with her remains still within.
I was drunk. I did not know. All of those vases appeared the same.
It is an urn, not a
That's an
vase,
issue.
you ignoramus. And you were the one who chose it when Mother passed away. I am tired of your shamelessness, and I am done bearing what should be your indignity. Do you hear me? I am done. You have gone too far this time, Amila, and I cannot bear the humiliation of being your brother any longer. I challenge you to a duel. Danica shall be my second.
What? Are you mad?
Borhall, are you sure? There is already so much death in the city. What good would this do? There has to be another way.
Too late, Danica. He has issued his challenge. I accept. I, in fact, look forward to it. You shall be my second.
Our job is to make preparations and ensure fairness on both sides. We shall have different duties between the two of us, but our aim is to prepare the site of the duel. Weapons, ceremonies, and discourage any ambushes.
Then it is settled. Outsider, you will work alongside Danica to prepare for the duel. As for you, Amila, enjoy these last few moments. For when we next meet, your shameful life ends.
Do not sound so confident, brother.
I
The
see why
family home is
Amasco
this way.
spoke to you.
It is not far.
You
We
seem
can
a
discuss the
charitable
matters there.
Oh, I just got roped into family shit.
As seconds, it is our duty to prepare for the
But
duel.
dude, you don't
And
sell your
ensure
fucking
fairness.
mother's urn with
I
her
am
ashes
sorry that
still
you
in
have
it.
found
Like,
yourself
holy
in this
shit, dude.
situation. But know that you are doing Amila a great favor. He truly has no one else who would be willing to do this for him. He has burned every bridge imaginable.
That damned
It
Amila.
seems that after years of
I love how you're
suffering
saying
and
this, like,
embarrassment,
right next to him, lady.
Borhall has reached the boiling point. But still, to challenge your brother to a duel. I pray that we will be able to work towards a peaceful resolution before it's too late.
How did we end up here?
I got you your favorite from the meat house. Extra fatty, just the way you like. Do you want to eat it now?
Pretty nice house, actually. Oh, man. These red northern lights are pretty bomb, too. If they're northern lights. It's pretty bomb, though. So what do we need to get ready?
Do not let Amila break you down. Much to do.
Second, just wrong thing. Journal. Missions. The duel. I'll do this one right now. Boop. Follow Danica.
This is it. Shall we begin our duties? Are you ready to discuss our roles? Very good. Let us begin. Your primary duty as Amila's second is to work with the brothers and see if a peaceful conclusion is possible. Namely, if Amila apologizes to Borhall and he accepts, the duel may not move forward. As for me, I will be procuring the weapons for the duel and the materials for the preceding ceremony. Borhall, as challenger, reserves the right to choose the weapons, and he has chosen blades. Do you have any concerns? I will note your concern, but know that Borehall has the final say. If that is all, we will break here and see to our duties. Before that, though, I know that this duel is foolish. I am sorry you got pulled into this. I will try and find another peaceful solution to this problem, should you be unsuccessful in convincing them to call it off. Amila has the right to deliver a genuine apology to Borehall and stop this duel before it commences. The odds of him doing so, however, are low. The Odlum brothers, like their ancestors, are stubborn and prideful. Report back to me when you have spoken with the brothers. We will discuss your secondary duty then.
My brother lost his wife.
Okay, back. Sorry about that. I need to use the restroom real quick. And, I forgot to unmute myself earlier, too. That's my captain's locker. Where's my cargo hold? That's not my cargo hold. Where the hell is my cargo hold?
What's on your mind?
Ah, there it is. Kidoki, my inventory. I need to store some weapons that are not favorited. That. Keep my... Well, I'll store the cutter as well. This is better than my other... where is it? Yes, it is better than my knife. Okay, that's going to be my new favorite then. Ah, microgun. Nice. Professionals M... EM Refined Shiny. Store these spare spacesuits. Store all the throwables, because I don't really use these. Tesla pylon. It's basically a Tesla mine. Gotcha. Understandable. It's all good. Resources. Let me store all these. Basically what was over encumbering me. There we go. Actually, you know what? I want to grab Where is it? Yes, I want that Beowulf. And I want to put this on my favorites, because that's going in my 7th slot. And then this is going into my 8th slot. There we go. So now, I got a knife. And I got some guns. Okay. So first of all, what we're going to do is, I should have a research station in here. Just always forget where it is. I think I do. I might have to do it back at the base thing, unfortunately. Ahoy, me matey.
I'm working hard, Captain. Sure.
I got books. Crimson Cabin, Fields of Everglass, Nikolai, Nicolesia, and Original Aquila City Charter. Oh, I can't give that to you. Okay, well, that's fine.
So
3 more books. Enjoy.
See you later.
I just like giving her books, okay? Only reason why I collect them. Did Amelia come back inside? Yeah, I just saw her. Where'd she go? Amelia, where are you? Gosh dang it, where are you? Oh, okay. Oh, there's where all my workbenches are. Do I have a research station in here, though? Thought I... Yes, I do. See if there's any new stuff. And I also need to work on some of my researches. Let me see. Titanium, polymer, and adhesive. And then I need optics and laser mods would be pretty good. Stocks and mods, but ammunition would probably be pretty good too. I think we'll focus on this then.
Hey, Captain. Need help with anything?
And yeah, we will track this project. So lead, copper, and small primers. Am I able to break down weapons? That'd be kind of cool. But first, let's see if we can modify one of my current ones. Oopsies, I didn't want to do that. Yes, this side. I kind of need to use that. Why are you using it? The one time I need to use it. I want to modify the Beowulf. If I'm going to be using this, I need to get rid of the receiver. I need to change this. Oh, I want that semi-automatic. No. I need copper and titanium and nickel. I guess we'll just be using the burst fire for a little bit. But I would like that semi-automatic when I can get it, because that could be a pretty solid gun. Okay. Let's get back up to the Dazra, and let's go complete our mission. And let's hope that this goes up. I also want to kind of visit some of the stores here, specifically the gun shop. Oh, he's working on it.
Indicator.
Oh, there's a little elevator. Wait, isn't that, like, redundant that there's a lift there? Well, I guess maybe it's for cargo, I would assume, then. That would make sense if it was for cargo. What's this over here? Apparently something I can't access right away, or it's on a different level. Levels. Get on my elevator. And I gotta go up. Oh, there's a good exchange.
Sorry, please, have mercy. I'm starving. Cannot sleep. I cannot think due to my hunger.
Oh, that's not good.
Not the only one suffering. Your actions have deprived another of precious food. You will await your punishment at the security
Well, that's a big oof. Well, desperate times. Okay, let's go talk to people, shall we?
Forgive me. I am tired today.
Hello, Amelia.
Look who it is. I will not waste your time. I already know what you have come to ask. You wish to inquire if there is any possibility of me apologizing to my brother. The answer is no. The duel shall go forward as planned. It does not matter. An apology is an apology, and I will not humiliate myself like that. He is trying to kill me. Why should I be the one to apologize? Borhall likes to paint me as a ne'er-do-well. But what type of psychopath wants to kill their own brother? It is not fair. He should be the one begging for my forgiveness.
You're the one who tried to sell your mother's urn, dude.
Fine. But do try to be brief. I would prefer to be alone so that I may enjoy what could very well be my final moments alive. I do not know. Perhaps him challenging me to a duel has something to do with it. Do I have something to apologize for? Correct. You are my second, not my acquaintance. I do not wish to speak of these things with you. Is there? Perhaps you can convince me. True enough. Oh, if it will get you to leave me alone, perhaps it is worth it. You are very persistent. Enough, enough. You've broken me down. Go on, ask your questions again. I had a wife once. I'm not going to flatter myself and pretend that I was a good husband, but I loved her. And she loved me. Appreciated me. Faults and all. I never felt like I had to prove anything to her. When I say to you that she was my world, my everything, I am serious. She was. She was perfect. And somehow, she loved something like me. It was like living in a dream every day. Nearly a decade ago, she and I shared a perfect night. In what I had believed would be a lifetime of perfect nights. But when I kissed her cheek in the morning, my lips froze. She was cold. Stone cold. After my beloved's death, I made one bad decision after another. To Borhall's credit, he was almost always there for me. He even paid for the funeral expenses. But he could not stop me from taking to the bottle, no matter how hard he tried. Eventually, he gave up on me. My own brother. His love and understanding has been replaced with scolding. I am truly alone. If it were Borhall in my stead, I would forgive him, like a brother is supposed to do. Family is family. We are supposed to be there for each other, no matter what. I would never have deigned to challenge him to a duel. He cares more about respect, the family name, honor, everything. Except for me. Thank you. But no amount of condolences will bring her back. Because I am furious! My own brother, I cannot make sense of it. Who would challenge their own flesh and blood to a duel? Damn him! Damn him for putting me in this position! Damn him because I know even if I were to apologize, ending this duel before it starts, I will always see someone who would rather me dead when I look at his face! As in, am I physically capable? Perhaps, if the Great Serpent wills it. Am I mentally capable? I believe so. I have never felt this fury within me before.
Wouldn't he just be trying to bring you up?
Look at me.
I don't know.
Do I appear to be someone that has much to live for? If I die, I die. Nothing to be scared of. Except giving Borhall the satisfaction of taking my life. I suppose the thought has crossed my mind. Maybe it would be better to be dead. I could be with my wife. Well, if the Great Serpent would let me be with her, we were never the most devout in Dasra. I am not sure that I want to die, but there really is not much to live for, is there? But I am not just going to let Borhall end me. I cannot give him that satisfaction. He is trying to kill... Borhall likes to... It is not fair. You cannot just turn your back on family. And now he wants to kill me.
He didn't turn his back on
wins,
you. He just
I hope the
wants
guilt of
you
what he
to
has done
change.
rot him from the inside out.
Not be...
And if I win,
I don't
it
know.
is
I'm not Borhall.
justice. I have made my choice. If I am to die, so be it, but I am no coward.
Need help with anything? What is it? I need to prepare. I will do no such thing, and will feel no regrets in avenging Amila's constant dishonors. I have given him every chance, every credit. I have begged him to turn himself around. But instead, it has been endless years of dishonor and pain. Damn him. I should have known years ago that this would be the only way things would end. Not at all. I have served my time in the military. Amila's condition made him unfit for service. He may put up a good fight, but I will surely be the victor. Do you think I wanted this to happen? I tried to stop this downward spiral countless times. It was like saving someone from drowning, only for them to leap back into the ocean. Amila refuses to be helped, and he is determined to take me and the family name down with him. There is nothing that could lead me to calling it off. An apology from Amila is worthless. He always falls right back into his old ways. There is no apology grand enough to make up for nearly trading your late mother's remains to fund an addiction. That is...
Yeah, that is crossing a line.
inconceivable. It would be, if Amila weren't a habitual liar, deceiver, and cheater. As I said before, an apology from him is less than worthless. He has apologized countless times for a decade, only to continue stabbing me in the back. No, you are not my second. I do not see how this is pertinent to your duties. Again, I do not see how this is pertinent. You are just wasting our time. Even still. Now. True. I am sure this experience has been confused. If that is the case... True. You have made some valid points.
Okay, I was able to use the auto persuasion to go, so that's nice. I was able to break it.
Grot shit. I was by his side for years afterwards, supporting him. I was saddened by her passing, and I cannot imagine what Amila went through during that time. But how many years am I expected to take care of him? To smack the bottles from his hand, to pay the bail when he was caught stealing. I have done more for him in 10 years than he has ever done for me in our lifetimes. No, Great Serpent, no. I will take no pleasure in his death. However, I may admittedly feel relief. I will mourn the loss of my brother. The brother he used to be, at least. And I will pray that his restless soul finds comfort with the Great Serpent. I have done everything, and he has left me with nothing. He comes begging for money, so I gave it to him. Then he comes begging for my items to pawn, so I sacrifice them. And then he comes screaming to me that I hate him, that I have done nothing to help him. All of this for a decade now. I would lay by his side every night praying that he would not choke on his own vomit. But in the mornings when I would throw away his bottles of Koza, he would fight me like a monster. I used to take such pride in giving to the community, and in using my privileged position to help the less fortunate in the city. But I can no longer do that, as Amila has taken nearly every cent from me. I have sacrificed my entire purpose for living in the hopes that Amila would get better. And he never does. The Koza ruined him. Once he began living at the bottom of a bottle, everything changed. I am just exhausted by him. It is exhausting to constantly be blamed by him for all of his problems, while always being expected to forgive and help him when he demands. We were never the closest of brothers, as our personalities are just so different. But we were close enough. He was a free spirit, which irked my parents. Honestly, I respected him a lot. He was unbreakable, even though the world was not always kind to him. He was funny, kind, and he always was trying to cheer me up, even if I had nothing to be sad about. The Emila you know now is not my brother. My brother may as well have died years ago. The Emila walking around today is nothing like what he used to be. An alcohol made from goat milk. Emila is absolutely dependent on it, and his wife was too. The damn stuff rots your brain, I swear. He has always been a troublemaker. But once the Koza took over, he went from bad to worse. Now he is just an addict and a thief. I will be putting him out of his misery. I do not hate him. I do not love him either. And I can no longer tolerate him. I am sure Emila will spin a tale about his hard life. But the truth is that he has always been a miscreant and a troublemaker. But when Father moved to strike him, who dove in front of the blows? When Mother would not feed him, who sacrificed their food? It was me. It was always me. How does he repay me? He steals my valuables, slanders my name, and brings dishonor on the family. Any affection I had for my brother is long dead. Good day.
Sorry, I'm just kind of being quiet right now. I'm like, my mind is contemplating, because this is pretty crazy. It's a crazy situation. And unfortunately, it's an all too common situation in our world too at times, so. Can I talk to you again?
What? Make it quick, please.
What? You're not gonna, what? I want to talk to you again.
My job. And everyone.
What?
I cannot believe.
Make it quick, please. What? He is trying. Poor Hall likes to pay. It is not fair. Make it quick, please.
Oh, okay. Guess I'm not allowed. Well, the duel's gonna go, and somebody might die, so. Go back to Adelim and talk to him. A little water. Exotic wood decoration. Fancy.
Emila has shamed us for the final time. What is it? I need to prepare. Good. We are of one mind. I have given him every chance, every credit. I have begged him to turn himself around. But instead, it has been endless years of dishonor and pain. Damn him. I should have known years ago that this would be the only way things would end. If that is all, you may...
Well, obviously his both brothers are suffering some sort of mental psychosis in a way from the issue, but also, yeah, shit happened.
How did you fare? As predicted, they have been blinded by scorn for one another. But you may still have a chance to halt any bloodshed. Listen to me very carefully. Your final duty as a second is to prepare the ceremonial drinks that the duelists will imbibe prior to the duel. As you are preparing the drinks, you will treat each cup with this tranquilizer. Borhall and Amila will be too weak to fight after drinking this. This duel is idiotic, we both know it. It is a needless loss of life during a crisis where there is already so much death. And the victor will rue his actions for the remainder of his life. You have one final chance to stop this. Theoretically, this should be safe.
Theoretically.
Very good. Report to me when you are finished. May the Great Serpent aid us. Is everything ready?
Give me the strength to do what must be done.
Then it is time to begin the duel.
Yes, finally. I am ready to do what must be done. The time has come. Amila, are you sufficiently prepared?
I am ready.
It is time. Nothing we can do now but observe and hope for the best.
That's a cool little vase urn thingy here.
To your health, brother.
And may the Great Serpent have mercy on your soul, Amila. What is this? What have you done to me, Amila?
I am affected as well, dear brother. I did not do this. I can hardly see you in front of me.
What the hell is this? What did you do? What is this? Sabotage!
This duel was an asinine idea, Borhall. We put a stop to it. There is no use for needless bloodshed at times like these. We must come together, not kill one another.
You traitoress. You betray me. And then you lecture me.
Oh, enough of your grousing, Borhall. Your precious duel can wait. Or are you truly so determined to kill me?
Enough of your taunting. This is not over.
I am counting on that.
Remove yourselves. We must rest. But know that you have only delayed the inevitable.
You know, I could actually put them down on the ground a little bit with my disabler. But, yeah. She obviously wants to talk.
Thank the Great Serpent. You did it. The tranquilizer worked and you saved them both. Thank you for trusting me. Nonsense. You've made the right choice. Their egos are bruised, but deep down they are both relieved. Come what may, we have narrowly avoided a bloodbath today. If they are stupid enough to try again, we will find another way to stop it. But I doubt that day will come. Some of Amila's pessimism seems to have rubbed off on you. I want to thank you. You trusted me, and because of you, the brothers, my friends, are both alive. They are imbeciles, but better people than they seem. I am grateful for you. Please take this. It is admittedly not much compared to what you would have received if one of them had perished, but can you truly put a price on a human life? You are free to go. May the Great Serpent be with you. Always.
I didn't say I was like a douchebag bounty hunter. I'm fine with taking a little less money as long as both parties are settled. It's when there's a actual crime and grudge that needs to be taken care of. But still, the dude did try to sell his his mother's fucking urn in ashes. Like, come on, dude. What the actual hell? Stupid. That's pretty cool.
We will all be lucky to see the end of the year. Well, look who it is. You have made quite a stir, and given the state of things, that is a singular accomplishment. To what do I owe the honor, Vindicator? Did he now? How magnanimous. But approval is approval, and I will gladly take it. I will spare you much of the technical detail, as I confess that pieces of it I barely understand myself. One cannot help but notice the energy field around the Scaled Citadel. Until we can get through it, we cannot shut down the experiment inside, and it has proved quite impossible to get through. We had the beginnings of a plan to build a makeshift contraption to redirect grav drive energy to see if we could penetrate the barrier, but the project came to a halt. Politics got in the way. Every one of the houses needs to contribute, and every one realized they could potentially use it for leverage. What should have been a cooperative effort turned contentious. Easy decisions became negotiations. And so, construction never began. We have sat here, staring at this disaster as supplies pile up for well over a week now. Serpent help us, it is infuriating. I don't disagree, but allow me to impart some advice. Most would consider that disloyal, possibly even heresy. Keep that kind of talk to yourself. I believe I've done enough complaining for now. Time to get to work. If you're here, the Council has likely sent word to the houses that it's time to stop the infighting. I doubt it will be enough. I need to oversee construction here, make sure things are built to specifications. If you could follow up with the houses, that may speed up the process. The first convert in generations. The only one to have heard from the Speaker since the disaster. Oh, I think they will listen. House Fetal owes us access codes for the city power grid. It's the only way to guarantee enough power to activate the device. House Kadik was supposed to provide a young scientist named Sahima to help me. She had at least some experience with the original Citadel experiment. No idea why they refused to send her. And
House Kadik.
He has been distant, guarded. He claims to have vital information about an important component of the experiment, but has withheld it until now. Help me get what we need, and we will see what we can do for the Speaker.
You know, the bounty hunter feels your plight.
And I may have something that can help you in whatever trials the Serpent puts before you as we navigate this.
Fucking politics.
Overwhelmed with all that has happened over the last few weeks, but I have still spent some time doing my own research when I can. These phantoms, the vortex. Fascinating subject, really. If only there were some less disastrous way we could have discovered all this. I know. I have lost friends and colleagues myself. We have encountered several interesting phenomena. First, while the phantoms shift to a fully human form when killed, they often retain small shards that appear to be an almost crystallized version of vortex energy. Second, we have learned that killing the phantoms sometimes causes an even greater disturbance. Horrors, as they have been colloquially termed, can appear from somewhere. We are unsure of their origin, but it is not within our universe. These horrors and their spawn are infested with cysts, a seemingly organic manifestation of vortex energy. We have managed to collect enough to run experiments and have devised a method of combining them into an explosive mixture with varying properties. While they have no use in the development of the morning device, if you find yourself out in the field, I believe they could have more practical applications. This is hardly the time to be turning down additional options. I am simply providing you with the information. If you choose to ignore it, so be it. The process is simple enough that any industrial workstation should suffice, if you have the materials. And depending on how you combine said materials, you may find the results to be somewhat variable. I hope you can use that to your advantage. Yes, depending on... We have been nearly overwhelmed with all that has happened over the last few weeks, but these phantoms, the vortex. I know. We haven't... Second, these horror we have managed... Well, they...
We will go to House Vital first, because they got guns, and I want to at least try to purchase some guns, or at least maybe sell some stuff. Oh yeah, we just got another weapon, didn't we? We got another Shikimaz. Ooh, Short Temper of the Veil. Exterminator, 30 plus damage against aliens. Is this better than my other shoddy? Oh no, that is my shoddy, duh. Well, this has an alloyed steel blade. It does poison damage, and does more damage the less armor one has, so that's actually better than the other one. So let's favorite it over it. I'm actually going to put it on 4, and then we are going to unfavorite this one. Just do this and force it off. There we go. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. Let's go over here, because it looks like there's supposed to be a gun shop over here. Just going to turn off my my AC unit. Fancy. Keep Armory. Location discovered. Fancy. Well, hello.
Apologies, but you're not clear to purchase from me yet.
Oh.
Sorry, but you will have to get approval before you can buy any weapons from me.
Wow, you sound like a bitch. Fuck you. But I'll go talk to Victor.
The High Council needs access to the power grid if we hope to restore the city. Your inability to provide a legitimate excuse for denying them will only last so long.
Victoria is right. I know you're angry, but you can't let personal matters interfere with what may be best for everyone.
Personal matters? This is a Ministry of State matter, and I will handle it as I see fit. He is a traitor. He turned his back not only on his family, but on our people's entire belief system. The fact that he still breathes is a stain upon the House Vethal name.
You would doom us all with your pride.
I will do as I please as head of this house. If you are not a member of House Vethal, you do not belong here.
Is there something you needed, brethren?
Yes, the investigation you are running.
Well, hello to you too, Baldy.
No regard for respect.
Forgive my brother. He has been forgetting his manners of late. Victor, this is a Nazgul's chosen. You recall Lovik sent word.
I recall he spoke of a newly anointed promised. And we do not need help, especially from an outsider.
You can't continue to refuse the council. You must act. Your inaction is killing you.
Precisely, which is why he leaves me no choice but to say this. My nephew Varric has left, and until he returns, Victor refuses to assist the council.
These are hardly matters for the ears of an outsider. You oversimplify. You would think us incapable of such a simple task. You are an outsider. You have no understanding of our house.
Then explain it, Baldy.
Is this not the opportunity you've been looking for, brother? A third party capable of finding Varric?
Yes, you said so yourself. Someone with no loyalties to speak of. And if he's become promised, truly his arrival is more than coincidence.
Serpent, give me strength. You both speak true. Perhaps I have reacted in haste. Tell me, Vindicator, are you well practiced in discretion? Good. I can appreciate the monetary understanding, and to ensure you keep your word, you will receive payment afterwards. As Vittoria mentioned, my son, Varric, has left. Essentially, he has abandoned his post. And not only did he turn his back on his house, but the Great Serpent as well. He is a traitor and must be dealt with as such.
Victor, surely you don't mean it.
He does, Luther. He is allowing his fervent pride and anger to cloud his judgment. What my brother is trying to say is that he wishes his own son dead. First, we lose Vashti to that malignance tearing through Dazra. And now you so willingly offer up Varric. As if our house has not suffered enough loss already.
Of course it would. As someone from the settled systems, you have no concept of what the Great Serpent demands of us. I do not wish Varric dead, but as head of the Ministry of State, he left me no choice. All must serve. Those who refuse will be met with death. The shame Varric brought upon this house is immeasurable. It stains the very foundation. I will not act until this house is in order and its members are properly aligned with the Great Serpent. Exceptions show weakness, and we cannot afford to show weakness at a time like this.
We have done the same for less. You act as if death is the only answer. What about forgiveness?
I will not risk the Ministry's authority on the actions of my own son, even if he is my chosen heir. If the High Council wants my cooperation, I need you to find Vedic and carry out his sentence.
And I would ask you to spare him. My brother is acting under impulse, not reason.
I have never been more clear. Speak against me one more time, and you will regret it. Vedic has a signet ring with House Vithal's family crest. Bring it to me as proof of death. Only then will I grant you access to the power grid. There is no other way. The Ministry of State must uphold order, and you will be expected to serve as we all do. I recommend you start by speaking to patrons of the Herald's Rest. Some of Vedic's associates there may know where he went. But keep in mind, anyone who has directly aided him in hiding is an accomplice and shares his fate. See to it you do. All anyone needs to know is that you are looking for Vedic for personal reasons. I will not risk word of his disappearance getting out before I can say the situation has been handled.
How loud you're yelling. I'm surprised the whole fucking settlement doesn't even know. I'm surprised they wouldn't know, you know? Probably is leaked out, and especially if he's hiding. Conflict in conviction. Let's see. Conflict in conviction. Assist the other houses. Oh. I will probably try to spare him as best as I can. Anybody else, though, might be a little bit more free game. We'll see. We'll see. I'm getting paid $1,000 well, 1,000 creds to not to be discreet about it, but doesn't mean I can't just try to figure out what's going on. Well, hello there.
Can I get you anything? Varric? Depends on who's looking for him. And Vi, of course. We've been getting a lot of that since the so-called incident. Lots of people you're reminded you care about when half the city goes to shit. Truth is, I haven't seen him for a few days myself. But if you find him, tell him he better come check on his tab. I know he's good for it. But since he gave Eggy permission to use it, it's sky high. You being a friend of his, I wish I did, but I'm afraid I just... Knowing Varric, I'm sure he's fine. I'd hate to be the one blocking good news in a time like this. Varric knows I'm sorry.
I would do anything to sleep in my own bed again.
No. What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy? Oh, you just revealed the question of the day. Where is Varric Vithal? The worst thing that can possibly happen, happens. And then he disappears. I mean, come on, we're supposed to be friends. Exactly. You get it. You'd think B would at least be commiserating with me. But I'm suddenly too drunk to deal with. Some friend she is. All she cares about is Varric. And I guess I am too. I just want Varric to show up so things can get back to normal. Whatever that is. Did he trust me? I just don't know anymore. No way. I would have remembered. I'm trying. Believe me, I am. I wish I could tell you there was. Wait. I think I remember something now. Tane! He mentioned talking to Tane one day about getting off-world, seeing the settled systems. We never thought he was serious, and even if he wasn't... Tane still might know something. Tane's a regular. I'm sure he'll be by any minute if you just want to take a seat.
Are you doing all right?
Why would I not be?
I worry about you at times.
Good luck on your search.
Stop, just stop. Let me drink in peace. Go on.
I'm sorry.
Hope things start looking up soon around here. Hey, aren't you that outsider made promise that showed up here recently? Impressive. Since these people really aren't into strangers, especially in times like these. I'm an outsider myself. It's hard to get into the whole giant snake thing. Yeah, it's something, isn't it? I've been toting stuff back and forth for these people for years and still get the cold shoulder most places I go. But then these people lose half their city and you show up, and suddenly it's divine intervention. It sure has, to say the least. Anyway, enough about that. What can I do you for?
I like this guy.
Varric Vathal, huh? That's no small name around here. Well, I guess that depends, Vindicator. Who wants to know? Sounds more like an ominous third party if you ask me. Although, let's just say after what went down here, my retirement's looking imminent, and I haven't exactly been saving up for a rainy day. So if you're feeling generous, maybe we can help each other out. Nice to see we operate on the same wavelength. I'm pretty sure he's heading into the Highlands. Just not sure where. But I do have the means to track him. So you just say the word and we're off to the races. Oh no, I'm stuck on you until this is over. Let's just say I have an investment to look after. Once we're outside,
that sounds ominous.
Fingers crossed, it'll lead us right to him. Just head out the west gate, should be the fastest route.
If it is a bottle of Koza you need.
Settlement's just on top of uranium. Okay.
think we're being followed. Lost him. Sorry, Captain. I lost him.
Well, there was our first vortex horror. Interesting. Scan those snails, I guess, while I'm here. I should scan those hunting bone crests and the groats. Yeah, I'm betting he's up. Over this way, then. He's probably in a cave. Oh yeah, I didn't loot this vortex phantom. Light particle fuses. Fuse bandages. Ooh. Don't find those too often. $138. Wait a second. I saw a cave mouth down here. I think. Yeah, I did. Hello. Ooh, Rocky Grub Grazer! Oh, that's so cute. Oh, yeah, I definitely feel like I'm getting close. Into sight. 78 meters, so I'm guessing. Well, they sound squishy. Guessing we just need to go up then. $91 meters, 90. I thought there was a cave opening over here. Maybe wasn't right. Okay, we're going away now. So it's definitely in that direction. I think I see where I need to go, though, too. Is there a path? Don't screw with me. Wouldn't do it. Ah! Gotta climb the mountain. As long as it lets me. Holy crap. Come on. Going up. I will take the way that I decide to travel. Okay, beep, beep. And more uranium. Like their uranium on this planet, that's for sure. second. Am I going the right way? So if I go this way... Yeah, no, I'm going the right way. Okay, really? Come on, don't... Okay, looks like I'm gonna have to make a jump then. God, this is really annoying. Game was not made for climbing, that's for sure. It does not like you moving this way. Okay. Bonjour. Oh, I hear gunfire. Tane somehow got up here. I don't know how, but hey. As expected, I didn't sleep well last night. At least this morning I can turn to my camp and think of what to do next. Planning ahead certainly paid off. I've been slowly building up this area ever since Tane and I first discussed plans to get me off. Oh. If I had to leave unexpectedly and lay low, I have the tracking device he gave me, so I can hope he puts 2 and 2 together. In the meantime, I'm hoping to distract my mind by organizing my new temporary home here. Who knows how long it might be before Tane finds me. But where is he? That's the question. I am breaking into the safe, and you are not stopping me. Okay, that won't work. This will, though, so we'll place this first. Okay, yeah, okay, I was right with the 2-prong. And then we can use this. And voila. Easy digipick. Some more credits, or find a regulator. It's a fancy regulator. Not gonna pick it up, though. I left here early. I've done it. I have left my father is furious. I've never seen him so angry. I always figured knew this day was coming. Perhaps he's just delusional. That proves he'd never see things my way. That I made the right decision, but my mind still bombards me with questions. Did I act too quickly? What about Vittoria and Luther? What about Ed, G, and B? What will my father do now? My only hope for sleep at this point is the exhaustion that will simply take me. I know how that goes sometimes, you know. The exhaustion is what puts you to sleep. Bloodstains. There's no body. The victim may still be alive. Ooh. That doesn't look fun. This man just hovering above the ground.
Eric's been busy if he got this one. Friends, I guess we both felt the Herald's Rest was one of the few places that made us feel like real people. Couple of drinks and everyone's your friend in that moment.
Well, hopefully you fix yourself, Mr. Floaty. More blood stains, I guess, maybe. What's the mission telling me? Examine the camp. Okay, gotta examine it a bit more. Gotta look around. Doesn't look like he left in a hurry, really, so... So you have bloodstains there. They don't really lead anywhere. There's a wheelbarrow. It looks like something might have been dragged this way. It's got water over here. He was prepared. What else do I examine the camp for then? Because we see the bloodstains, but I don't see a blood trail, and that's an issue. I like collecting those lighters. Those are fun to collect. Metapack. Some more credits. A cot. Some floodlights. Empty space there. Ooh. Oh. Oh. That looks like... Ooh, there we go, bounty hunter. The footprints are sporadic, but the treads tell you they're only from one person. The final prints head west. Varric must have fled the small camp after attempting to put up a small fight. Oh, level 49. That's strong. Reload. Die, mother trucker, die. That vortex shard. Ooh, they were angry little bastards, huh? Nothing that I could use, really, though. Okay, now I have to talk to Tane.
2 arms, 2 legs. Still good to go.
Okay, well.
All my years and all the planets I've been on. Never gonna get used to those things. You got that right. Damn House Varun. Wiping out half their city and bringing in whores like these. At least I don't see a body around here, so I hope that means Varric's alive. You find anything? Damn. Hate to think he had to take on those things by himself. Well, what's next? Varric must have fled in a hurry since his tracker's still here. So guess the rest is up to us. You got it. If he's bleeding, there's bound to be something. Let's head back down and see what we can find. And by we, I mean you.
The temperature fluctuates greatly out here, nothing that will hurt me, but finding comfort is impossible. I have been tired and hungry with little food or sleep. I miss my family. But is that not the point, though I am weary? The great serpent guides me. It is undeniable. His power. The presence grows stronger every hour that wanes. In half a day I'll be there. The peak lies just beyond the fog. It's doing something. Northwest. Can I, like, get my buggy then, please? That would be nice. I would like to, I'm gonna go get my Rev 8 and then we'll drive out to it, because this is, like, slow running without the Rev 8. So I want to try actually driving this thing. Let's get out here. Turn this on. Let's drive. Woo. Eastbound down, roll it up and truck it. Excuse me, doggos, coming through. I'm rolling. Gaining some air too, apparently. I'm just gonna ignore him and roll. Oh, there's some zealots out here. See me, guys, coming through. Just gonna heal myself. Well, hopefully this will help us get around a little faster.
Looks like they're gone.
Oh, gotta get around this thing, though. Looks like there's a path, though, so I guess I just keep following this then. Something's exploding. Excuse me, coming through. You're in my way. God, this thing has some interesting air qualities, that's for sure. And it kind of feels like it's lagging a little bit with this. And we fly! Oh, that was pretty badass. There we go, and we're back. This will be a lot faster. As long as I don't hit the trees. Clear already killed a bunch of these guys. Oh, they're flashing. They're teleporting after me. They're angry. Did I mention I don't give a shit? Vroom. Even though we took some extra time to go get this, this was probably the better decision. Boop. Let's question the farmers. Yeah, riding in style. Wish I could actually modify it to make it look nicer. Who knows? Maybe I can. Groot character
That's
for
far
protocol.
enough, strangers. You want to tell me what you're doing on my property uninvited? Well, you won't find him here. This isn't exactly the type of place where house members frequent. I can understand that, but I can't help you. The only people here are my partner Zen and our daughter Mila. No one comes around here. We're isolated, and that's the way we like it. That's a generous offer.
Irina, are you sure you know what you're doing?
Zen, yes, I know quite well. Never mind my partner, they're just overly cautious. As I said before, I've never seen Varric Bathal. We keep to ourselves. There's no reason for a path to cross. But we did aid an injured young man a few days ago.
That's gotta be Varric.
It's too coincidental. It must have been him. We sent him north. There's a long-abandoned growth farm we felt he could make use of. He claimed he lost everything in the incident that swallowed half of Dazra. He wanted to start a new life. We even gave him 2 of our own growths to get started. You're welcome, and safe travels. If you find him, give him our regards.
I am fitting this this car up here. If you couldn't tell, it is going with me now. Vroom. And we'll hop out here then. Probably be able to fast travel after this. But real quick, we're going to take a real quick pause so I can use the restroom. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that quick intervention. Drink plenty of water today. I was drinking last night and it wasn't water. So, a little bit dehydrated today, so I gotta make sure I'm hydrating, you know. There we go. Better not be any frickin' phantoms in here, else they're gonna be dealt with right away. Hello? Lucy, I'm home. Hello. Okay, so somebody's assigning them tasks. That's a good sign that somebody's here. Oh, hey, cred stick. I'll take that. And there's the, Bella and Boris. Okay, so there's those two. So somebody's here and taking care of them. That doesn't sound good. Zero-G gimbal, molecular sleeve. Seed wine. Okay, so he's been here. Been here for a couple of days. Varric's log, entry 1. First entry of first day of my new life, I hope. I suppose I'm a groat farmer now, a long way from heir apparent. But I am thankful for the distance. Yes, a bit has happened since last I wrote. Tane never came, and I had to flee when the Vortex horrors found me and attacked. Perhaps I have my father, of all people, to thank for those combat lessons he forced me through. Some kind farmers took me in and helped patch me up. They were respectful of my privacy and pointed me here after telling them a version of my plight. Should my father send anyone after me, I can only hope remaining anonymous keeps them safe. Yeah, well, I'm not going to mess with them. Because I am not that kind of bounty hunter to involve innocence, and this guy's being unreasonable. Was he welding something down here? Is that what I heard? Okay, so what's my mission parameters right now? Search the dwelling. So do I have another weapon? I have Temper of the Veil equipped currently. Where is this guy? I think he's still B here. There's a notebook. Here, oh, it's the robot working on things. I'm like, why am I hearing shit? Go on. No, he's not back here. There's a fire, so he was just here. He is very close by. There. Wait, no, that's.
Let's hope Varric's home.
I know, right? That's what I'm thinking. He might be in here. Maybe. Oh, another robot. Hello, robot. I shouldn't have picked those up, but ooh, sealant. I do need sealant. Something I can digipick. Hell yeah. Probably want to do this combo here. Maybe the 3 prongs. No, the 3 prongs won't work, I don't think. They will, but I have to be very selective with which ones I use here. Yeah, there we go. And then I can use the 2 prongs. All that fun stuff. Ooh. Legendary. Premium build materials make this weapon as light as a feather. Really low weight. Okay, I'm going to have to equip that one. That one's slightly better than my other one. I'm not touching that, though. Real quick. Weapons. I'm going to favorite this right over the old one. Because they give me this schmatz. They gave me this schmatz. Now I have these schmatz. Where would it be, then? I'm guessing that's like some sort of grazing pasture? The nearby human. Good to know. Okay. boop, and boop. Now, where is your nearby human? Because I need to talk to his butt. Barum guard uniform. So he's keeping that there. I wonder if this is locked before and he isn't. Ooh, contraband cache. Not touching that. Don't need that. Don't need to get in trouble for contraband. Would be bad. I don't need contraband either. I have plenty of freaking credits. Ooh. That might be where he is. Hello? No? Okay. Ooh, some lead. I need those. I need that, I mean. Love how it's not considered stealing, but... yeah. Where is this guy? Can't even open that locker either. Is there anywhere else in this place that I can talk to somebody? Well, I didn't go back here. Varric's computer. Log entry 2. Today was a good day. I got early, fed the groats. I think I'll name the female Bella. I'm not sure on the male yet. I took account of the repairs needed and was at least able to get this old computer up and running. It gives me hope that I may be able to fix up the model Model A's that have been abandoned here. Okay. And I think I argued with my father over a need for engineering skills. If I ever hear news of Dazra returning to normal, perhaps I'll initiate contact with Tane again, a life far away from serpents and house politics. That's all I really want, but for now, isolated groat farmer is good enough. Okay, log 3. Everything is catching up with me again. My father, what I've done, the people I've left behind, most of all, I miss my sister. I never thought I'd all I'd have left of her was a ring. I never thought I'd lose her, and now I'm dying to hear her voice, to have her reassure me that I've made the right decision. She's been my voice of reason for almost my entire life. She was always the one I could talk about anything, no matter how big or small, or how much she may disagree with me. She should have been the one to take our father's place. Me. Okay, so he doesn't want to succeed, and he wants his sister to succeed. The Model A's are up and running. It should be a good day, but once again, I find myself riddled with guilt over what I've done. I keep replaying last moments with my father over in my head. It's not even his words. It's the look of betrayal on his face. He responded with anger, but the blow I struck was deep. I told him I couldn't stand by and watch them destroy themselves. But I rejected everything he stands for. House Vithal, House Varun, and the Great Serpent. And, of course, I knew full well what my actions would require him to do as head of the Ministry of State. I realize now the position of conflict I put him in. The question remains whether he will let me go, or if one day I'll wake up to Vithal wardens at my door. Oof. I'm taking your book. It's another book I can give the girl. We collect books now. For girly girl. Slippers. Neurajack. Some credits. I thought that safe was something. Some alien pie there. I'm hacking your safe. Must have been the belongings of all the, previous owners of this place or something. This, and then we will do the Y. And then we'll do these. We'll do the single. Only single, so. This'll work. It's not bad. There we go. Another legendary Varun Shamats. Furious, each consecutive hit deals more damage. That's really good. Elemental randomly deals corrosive radiation, poison, and incendiary damage. Oh, med theft. Okay, I like that one a lot more than my previous one. Let me just, yes. Just yes. Give me that. Cool. Well, let's see if we can find him and talk to the dude.
It's been a minute since I stretched the old legs. Nothing going on out here. How about you? Find anything?
Oh, I think that's Varric right there.
Sounds like it's a waiting game then.
It seems I have uninvited guests. You want to explain yourselves?
Oh, hey, it's me. Dang. Put the gun down already.
It's not you I'm concerned about. It's your friend. I wish I could say I was pleased to meet you, but something tells me this isn't a social call. Please, if you're here on my father's orders, allow me to plead my case. I'm glad someone does for once. I am not sure how familiar you are with our culture, but all I've ever wanted was the right to choose. I was born House Vithal. I was raised to inherit the role of Elder, to run the Ministry of State, to worship the Great Serpent. But I want none of it.
With House Vithal? Easier said than done.
It's never mattered how much I tried to reason with him. My father simply would not let me go. His pride and the fear of what it would mean for House Vithal is all he cares about. That's the issue. As far as my father's concerned, he's the most supportive parent out there. Giving me all the tools and teachings I need to inherit House Vithal and assume the reins of the Ministry of State. I'm the ungrateful one. I'm the problem. Not him. All I want is to make my own life. Something Tane understood and was willing to help me with.
The credits help too. But yeah, guess you got the whole scoop now. I was hoping you'd see it that way. I lost my ship to the incident, so I didn't want Varric running off thinking I could just grab him and go. I was also out all the credits he was gonna pay me. That's where you came in. I figured, why not two for the price of one?
So, now you know my true intentions for leaving, and given the circumstances, I may be here for some time. My hope now is to make the best of it here. I suppose I owe you that much. The truth is, the Scaled Citadel was the last straw. My people are so blinded by faith and politics, they don't see how it's destroying us. Anasko Varun eliminated half our population in the blink of an eye. My sister Vashti among them. I could no longer live in a society that won't put its people first. That would destroy itself in the name of a god that has done nothing for us. You must be one of the enlightened I've heard about. I hope you can see why I want to walk away from all this. To start my own life. I ask that you give me that chance. Anything. Name it. My ring. Vashti gave it to me. It's all I have left of her since the cataclysm. The disaster took every physical reminder of her except for this ring. Just wiped her from existence. True. It's as if she's looking out for me. One last time. Take it. I'll find solace in the fact that the ring will remain with my family. And now I hope we are done here. Thank you for seeing reason. I owe you both my life and freedom.
Now that's over with. I'm gonna hang back here, talk to Varric a bit. Besides, I don't want to be around when you break the news to Victor. Do me a favor and find me at the Herald's Rest when you're done.
Yeah, it's kind of a sad thing sometimes. But, yeah, let's head to the Keep Armory and go tell Victor about his, dead son. Died during a horror attack in a camp and was horribly maimed and absolutely just beaten to death, and the only thing that survived was his signet ring. At least that's what's gonna happen. Open.
Well, you're back. What news do you bring?
What have you done? Varric.
This blood is on your hands, Victor. I hope you remember this. I have not overlooked your involvement in this.
No, it was Varric's choice. He knew the consequences.
You were his father. You were supposed to protect him. You think you are doing what is right out of some blind dedication, but you are destroying this house. You already lost one child. You had to murder the other.
Victoria!
I will not hear any more of this. It is done. Leave us.
Oh, I am leaving to mourn my nephew whose memory you disgrace with your very presence.
Victoria!
Leave her be, Luther. The Great Serpent will guide her. She will understand in time and emerge stronger for it. Then I can appreciate a tool that does not question. Ultimately, I care nothing for what you think. Now, only one matter remains to discuss. Did you find anyone who aided my son in his treachery? Good. I also have heard nothing of my son's disappearance. So I believe you have kept your word, and shall be paid accordingly. You restored order to this house, and have my gratitude. Here, the access code that Ekris needs to connect to the power grid. Now go. I have much to arrange.
Yeah, well, I hope I get access to the weapons, too, but man, you're a dick, dude. Kill your own son? Well, didn't die, and I think that's the out that he gave him, too, like... I don't? Well, that's cool. But yeah, no, it's a little sad that he'd do that, but I think he gave his kid the out on purpose, though, too. I don't think he actually wanted his kid dead, or else he wouldn't specifically just want the ring. He would want his head. Okay, I'm gonna go around. Boop. Yeah, that's a creepy sound. Why we have creepy ambient sounds? There shouldn't be creepy ambient sounds. Okay, well, at least we got the power grid.
You do not understand. I saw Anasco, took measure of his burdens.
What you are describing is a dream, nothing more.
Not a dream. A message from the great serpent himself.
With all due respect to your craft, dear sister, now is not the time for incense and ash leaves. Or do you not see the depth of the crater before you?
On the contrary, brother. I see it for what it truly is. And if we ignore this vision, Anasco will be lost to us forever.
Enough with the proselytizing. The Vindicator has returned. Ah, did Victor finally relinquish the access code? Ah, excellent. We'll finally have the resources to fully charge the mourning device. Now, let's hope Houses Kadik and Dul Kef are as forthcoming.
Politics can wait. Every moment we delay, Anasco descends further into the void.
For the last time, faith will not remove the barrier. Science will.
It is the hubris of science that failed you in this moment. We reached out to the Great Serpent. This is his reply.
You claim he has forsaken us?
I do no such thing. The Great Serpent's reply is not an answer, but a question. Are we worthy of his grace? Until that is proven, your works will not succeed.
It sounds like you agree with me.
And yet, only one is the foundation for the other. But the proof is not in our words. It is in the vision. Anasco's presence still persists in this world, and he seeks our aid.
Fine. I feel like I've lived this argument 1,000 times, and the only way to move past it is to concede to its nonsense. Vindicator, speak to my sister. Agree to her fool's errand, so that we may continue the work of saving this city.
Do you hear it? The Great Serpent speaks to you, guides you. I have seen visions of Anasco, searching for one bold enough to enter the heart of the Vortex. And now that you are here, I know your arrival was no accident, but rather providence. Well put. The Great Serpent's works are imperceptible, even to heralds like myself. But rest assured, all will be revealed when you journey north. At the edge of the crater, you will find a cave carved by the anomaly. There, you will make contact with a Nasco Varun. It is as the Great Serpent foretold. In my visions, in the first, you breached the scaled citadel, but found Anasco had sunk too far into the void. And in time, all of Dazra was consumed along with him. The anomaly spread, absorbing all in its path. The crater you see now is nothing compared to the destruction looming ahead. Indeed, but there is another path. In the second future, I saw you make contact with Anasco, entering a cave through a formless wall. At its terminus was a gate, a path into the realm where our speaker resides. You stepped into this void, and in that moment, something changed. The false future, rewritten.
Roughly speaking, it could be that entering the Vortex directly would allow you to speak with him. And while my readings do not show any anomalous activity, I admit there's a lot of interference. Still, that only emphasizes the potential danger involved here. I cannot approve of such an excursion on the minute chance Anasco is present. I am no heretic, but to risk so much on a vision, it is a leap of faith I cannot condone. I will not stand in your way, however, as Inaza has stood in ours.
You may not realize it now, dear brother, but our goals are one and the same. Then you must embark to the northern edge of the crater. You will find an entrance there, one that has no form. Step through it, find Anasco, and complete the vision. Only then will his voice be heard.
Progress. Oh, progress is progress. North side of the crater. Is this what it's talking about then? Oh yeah, there's a little path here. Do 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 do. I should probably be ready to fight though. In case I have to murder some more vortex spawn. Probably do. We'll see. It's a bubble. Is it an anti-gravity bubble? Oh, it is an anti-gravity bubble. Fancy. I'm just gonna do this. Oh, 1 second. I got friends. There's one. There's two. Eat shotgun, mother trucker. Where'd the other one go? Already kill the other one somehow? No, it left. Well, more vortex shards, I guess, for me. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. You're getting dealt with right away. What? Can we not be funky with this shit? Oh, 1 second. Yo, why are you teleporting, bro? Alright, taken care of. Apparently too many of these guys in one place does cause an issue, though. These are the aggressive versions, too. Ooh, elemental calibrated maelstrom. Only does 14 damage, so absolutely. Well, it might have, it has, what? 150 fire rate, so really high fire rate. Anti-personnel, 10% damage against humans. Incendiary randomly deals incendiary damage. I'll see about upgrading it later. Some groat meat. Some fuel. And another vortex shard. It's mainly what I'm here to collect is more of those vortex shards. I'm not going to transform them into things, but I will definitely... Ooh. That looks kind of cool. Can I use this? I can. Oh no. Can I use this to get over there then? Can I just... Or do I just fall? Well, looks like it's time to kill some shit. Stealth is over. I apparently showed myself to everything and its mother. Use a bracket. Ooh, level 60. I need a bracket again. Eh. They are angry. Need to keep bracketing here. Where are thine enemies? They're hiding. Hey. You don't like the teleporting of your face into mine. Critical damage? That poison is doing frickin' work, though. Criticals, like, and Vortex Shard. And a couple of med packs. Boom. Vortex Shard. Calibrated Big Bang. Seems cool. That was the 60, right? Oh, and he didn't even drop anything good? He at least drop a decent weapon. Not really. At least not for my style currently. Well, seaweed wine. Still don't get why they drink that. Do need to be careful of this stuff, I think. Oh, there's somebody's house. Rough day. Prepared to fight off a frickin' horde of these guys. I got enough ammo, at least for now. Sit down, mother trucker. Don't need you haunting my face. If they're red, they're dead. Oh. Hey, some stuff that survived. Trauma pack, boosted injector. Might as well take it for now. Well, let's have our shotgun ready because, well, I'm gonna sneak into the anomalous cave. The other side. Fine Anaskal. Hello, Lucy. I'm home. Spooky spiritual stuff, how you doing? You send things to kill me, I kill it right back. Pretty damn cool, though. So far, I'm liking this. Boop, boop. Somebody's footsteps. I'll just follow those. It seems like a smart idea. Or not. Oh, nope, they're going left. I want to check out the right, though. Just... Oh, no wonder he wanted me to go right. There was angry things, but this is a chance for more shards. Thank God I have lots of shotgun rounds. Ooh, that's where you get the sis. Ooh, hello. I'm going in here. Anything in here I can collect? Nah, it doesn't look like it. Well, I got all the Horrorling shard stuff. Well, it wants me to go right, I think. Based on the wind. Second, gotta take care of this little bugger. Any more of those, huh? I'm gonna go loot this. Some more vortex shards. Just gotta take it nice and slow. We're following the wind to the void. I would love to explore the bejesus out of this place, but I don't feel like I should right now. Because seeing level 39 enemies when I'm like barely level 40 is a little spooky. I need to like get my weapon engineering up some point. Rifle certification, ballistics maxed out. Wellness is good. Stealth is maxed out. Cellular regeneration. Energy weapon. Considering the widespread use of energy weapons in the settled systems, specialized training to minimize damage is considered invaluable. Unlock energy damage by. Unlock energy damage is reduced by 5%. Physical damage, weightlifting. Ooh, I could use the extra carrying capacity. That's not a bad thing. Because I am a hoarder in general when it comes to these games. Oh, I see those steps. We're getting to stepping, huh? So he'll lead me down the safe path. I'm not going to get greedy this time. Yep. Chose the right path this time. We'll just take out any spoops. Spoopy little bugs that try to fuck with me. Let's go for chatting. In our darkest hour, I wait. Oh, I think I'm here.
Answers with silence. Have you abandoned me, Great Serpent? Do you not hear my pleas? You understand me? Hear my voice. But I do not know you. I hesitate to ask, but what manner of being are you? Do you truly serve his will? Yes, he works through you and built the path to guide you to me. I have reached out so many times to hear nothing but echoes. Yet you, an outsider, hear me plain. And for the first time, I hear you. Clearly your arrival here is fated. By stepping into this void, we are now linked. There is still reason to hope. The Great Serpent will see us through. But time is short. The bridge collapses. The gate is still open. The experiment still runs. Find me in the Scaled Citadel. I will wait for you there.
Just running for my life. Doo-doo-doo. Excuse me. I need to collapse in the cave because fuck you guys. Nobody needs to come in here and hurt. Escaping the anomalous cave. Right the fork now. Who else be screwing with me? Oh, you over there, Vortex Phantom? It's a bad day for you. I need to heal, though. And he drops like a rock. Okay, well now, I'm not out of combat yet, am I? Once I'm out of combat, Where is it? Get fucked. Get critted. Come on. And get him one more time. While I wait for him to pick his head back up, I will reload. Come on, you gonna shoot at me? 'Cause I'm gonna shoot at you. Okay, now I can fast travel back. Just want this body, damn it. Boom, boom. Now we can return to Harold's Rest. Go. Yeah, who knows? Maybe I can actually rescue these people that have been trapped by the vortex, be able to revert them from their state of vortexability.
Do you see, Council? You return. What news do you have of Anasco? Then my vision did not betray me.
Well, it would seem I owe you an apology, sister.
There is no need, brother. Your skepticism only strengthens us.
Did Anasco mention anything that could aid us in his extraction? Yes, the pinnacle of the Citadel was modified to house the equipment to create a gate to the vortex. If it still runs, that would explain everything we have experienced since the initial incident.
It is much more than that. Normally when I pray for Anasco's return, I sense he is lost, fading. But when I last prayed to the Great Serpent, I felt Anasco's presence clear and distinct. Even as it receded, I felt him anchored to this world. Yes, there are some who suggest that when Jinan communed with the Great Serpent, a similar bond had been established. I believe the same is true for you and Anasco.
I would need time to attempt a scientific explanation for why or how this happened, but for now, let us assume my sister is correct.
And that is the essence of faith. I do not know what lies ahead. My visions do not go beyond this point. But I do know this link will play a role. In fact, I am certain of it.
Agreed. And with this settled, we can now continue the work of aligning the noble houses. Together, we will find a way to complete the mourning device.
Other side. Well, I think that's going to be it for me. I appreciate anybody who dropped in to watch or anybody who's watching on YouTube. Hopefully everybody has a great rest of your day. Take it easy. Remember the veil empowers all, especially those that push to earn it. Or something like that. It's just, the veil empowers all. We'll just say that. It jumps around a bit. But I appreciate it. Have a good one. Take care.